All right, I've got this set up in the mill. I'm going to mill these two recesses here, 1/4 inch deep, and they're about 1.1/8 wide each one. And that'll set inside the mouth of the Arbor Press and keep it in place. We're going to do probably try just 50 thousandths. I've got a small Ingersoll, I can't remember, it was like 13 or 14 carbide inserts in that one, and it cuts real good for fairly high speed. So we'll probably run maybe a couple thousand at least RPM on this, and real slow on the feed. And I've just taken maybe 50 thousandths or so per cut, and come across there. I got my lines laid out. I'll come up to the lines and then mill that. First we got to touch off and then get up to the line there. Okay, there's a touch off. Let's bring it up to the line. Gonna go just a fraction, take the line off. Let's see, I'll roll that a little bit, see how that goes. Just a fraction more. All right, we're gonna try that here. We'll set that as 0. Yeah, it's just pretty close to 0. Well, I'm going to try just 25 to start with and see how that does. Well, that's no good. Been too much chatter there. I'm going to pause for a minute, see if I can get this set up a little better. Okay, I changed that little face mill out to this 4 insert APK T, and it's doing a little bit better job. The other one must be all dull. It's getting too much chatter and vibration. So we're going to try this. I got it set up and I'm running 1400. I'm going to try 25 thousandths. When I get this down close, I'm going to have to measure this one because being changed up in different settings and stuff, my depth has to be checked. On the other side, maybe I can do without checking it. This one's cutting a lot better here. That was 25 on that one. When I get close to 1/4 inch deep, then I'll do some checks with it. We'll just stay with 25. It's doing a nice job. Well, let's just, for the heck of it, let's try 30 thousandths on this. So 30 to 30. I'm running the RPM right now at 1400 on this. This is about 1.5 inch, 4 insert APKT base mill. It's cutting pretty nice and smooth here. I'm going to shut this down a minute. I want to do a check here and see how deep we are right now. We're probably getting close to 3/16 maybe. Yeah, that's a pretty nice finish there. Okay, let's see if I can find a spot here that's not, hit that just a little bit with a file or something right here and do a check on the depth. Get my little fine file here. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Get my depth gauge here. Shit, I got that shit in place. All right, got this little electronic one, should work okay for this. The Shars one here. All right, I'm 127 thousandths. We got about, it's pretty close to 125. This thing's rocking on me here. 129, so we'll take off about 80 more or so and then check it again. We'll try a 40 here. See how she does. All right, I'm going to do another check on this anyway. Keep track of it. Let's see if I can hold that level here. All right, we're at 170. Let's see, another 40 put us at 210. Let's try 40 again. All right, we'll check her again here. Getting close now. $213. That's right at about 40. Let's see, I figure 2.212. I'm going to do a quick calculation of that. Hopefully this DRO is reading accurately. Double check that once more. $38. All right, we'll crank her up to 38 and try her. Here we go, final cut hopefully. backwards there, real slow, and see if that polishes up anymore. All right, let's check this, see what we got. Look at that, we only got a decent measurement. 2495 or 250. Depends if you get it setting just right. It looks pretty close. Good enough. We're going to shut down here, and I'm going to turn this thing around so I don't have to feed out way out here. Keep the chips going backwards. So pause it here and turn it around. All right, we're set up on the other side now. I'm going to start taking cuts here. I've set my Z-axis at 0 on this side here, so we'll see how close that comes out. Maybe check it before I hit my 0 mark. I'm going to take 40 thousandths per cut here. Well, that's just about it exactly. I got 2.236. Double check that again. Yep, 14 thousandths. We'll just do the 14, finish her up here, and then check it. Okay, going to 14. Leave about 1 thousandths. 9/10. Let's just try that and see where we come out at. I sped this pass up here. I'm running 1600, a little faster feet per minute here. You want to see how that would look. It looks pretty good. And I'm just going to run her backwards as soon as I get off here. All right, we'll do a quick check on that, and then this has got to be just chamfered up and stuff a little bit. And nice smooth finish. That other one is expensive to change the inserts in. I think I got a couple of those for $80 with inserts, and the inserts alone are like 120. Let me see here. 2495, 250. Close enough. It's 1.5 thousandths or so. Good enough. All right, we're finished up on this piece. We got to clean that up, chamfer it up, and we'll test it out here in a little while. All right, I had to make a few modifications on this to get it to fit. I didn't check that center, the hole, where it would slide far enough forward with this other piece on there to line up with the center of the ram. So I had to cut some off there and then relieve these corners just a little bit to slide in there. Other than that, it turned out all right. It should work fine. Well, I'll go put it over in the press, and I'll show you how it fits it. Slides right in there nice. Stays in place. Then the ram will come down pretty much to the center. It's off a little bit, but it's fine. It'll work fine just to run a keyway through there, keyway broach through there. Anyway, it turned out all right. Just had to do modifications. I was flying by the seat of my pants on these measurements and stuff, so I got it, but it wasn't the simplest one to finish up on. So, okay, we'll see you next on the next section here. We'll be making some 1-inch ID, 1 3/8 OD shims to put in here and cut a keyway in them. All right, I'm going to do one of these on camera here, and I'll do the other ones off camera. This is the 3/16 set up with a 1/4-inch broach, keyway broach. Get some oil out of this. First one, I tried one of the other ones, goes in pretty loose here, and then once you get the shim in there, it's pretty good. Plenty of oil on it. It pops around so much on me every time. I got to keep squaring it up, which I don't know why. Something square there. It's pretty good. Every time. Got to keep squaring it constantly. It doesn't stay square. Oh, got to get a little more leverage here. Alright, let's see how this looks. That looks okay, at least. We got to get our shim in there next. This set of broaches was from Shars. Alright, I got to go over and tap this in with a hammer a little bit. That's what I said, I just don't have enough throw on this room here to do it, so I get it tapped just a little bit with a hammer and then finish it up. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see, it should be about done here. Got it. Okay. We'll pull this one out and go over and try it real quick. Clean up. Oily mess. Okay, I finished this one up. I'll show you how it fits. What I did mainly with this was to make a shim because I'm a little off on the diameter right there close to this shoulder, so I can shim that out back, and it seems like the saw fits a little tighter. It doesn't, you know, move around on that arbor. So that's why I made these. But I'm going to do the other ones I ordered that press today. I should get it in about a week or so, and it's a 20-ton air over hydraulic, and have a little more pressure. This piece of junk from Grizzly, I don't know. I should never waste my money on the thing, so I'm going to get rid of it, and we'll get the other one hooked up, and then I'm going to do those other ones when I get that out of the press here. Anyway, here's how it fits here. There. So that gives me a nice shoulder here that's really square, and the saw, I tried a saw on there, it fits nice and tight. Then I can stick my end back on here. I made that, keyed that, hollowed it out, and put a shoulder piece on the outside to hold it on there. And that's how that goes, and your saw will be on there. This turned out pretty good. It's nice to have one smaller for the small saw so you don't have such a big flange that you take away on your saw depth. Okay, we'll finish this video up here and get it uploaded so you can see the rest of the video. Okay, now that this press plate is done, and I finished up that last video with the ending being that I ordered this press plate. I got the press in here now, and I'm going to go show it to you. I put a foot pedal on this instead of just a hand control for the air over hydraulic. It works a lot nicer. You have your hands free and you've got your foot to run the ram down. So we'll go in there and take a look at that. All right, here we go. Here's the press, and sitting next to my air compressor I put in this other little office room here, which just has a lot of my stuff stored in here that I use, you know, every once in a while. Anyway, I got the press all set up nice, and it works pretty good. It's a little sloppy because, you know, it's a Chinese product. Anyway, we'll go down here. I'll show you here that I put this foot pedal in, and it works real nice here. Get your good view of that pedal. There it is. And put your foot on it and control the ram. Works real nice. It's a little sloppy, even new. It wants to tweak and twist a little bit, but it'll get the job done what I want to do. It's a little bit nicer than having just a little Arbor Press, and it's hooked up right next to the compressor. And I put a regulator on the compressor because you don't want that full. I like leaving the main connection for my air hose out in the shop, other part of the shop. I like leaving that at 120 or so, and on this one I just want this set at about 60 or so it just don't waste too much air, because around 60 or that area does fine as far as running the air over hydraulic pump. So that's what I've got going here now. We'll try it out here in the near future on something, and we'll catch you on the next one.